What's up? We're going to start the stream in just a second. Going live on TikTok too. We're live on YouTube right now. This whole replay will be reposted on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube right now, welcome. You're awesome. We're going to get started. We're going to dive into some price charts, stuff like that. See where we think the market is going. This beautiful chart in front of us is my favorite. Everyone on TikTok, we are going to dive into the stream in a second. We're going to go over some charts, see how they're looking. Do they look bullish? Do they look bearish? Do they look sideways? What kind of things should we be looking for? As soon as we get to 100 likes, we are we're gonna get rolling. As soon as we get to 100 likes, we're gonna get rolling over here on TikTok. Go ahead and smash the likes, tap the heck out of that screen, get us to 100 likes, we'll get rolling. We're gonna dive into some charts, We're going to look at Bitcoin, we're gonna look at Ethereum, and then we're going to look at the coins you guys wanna look at. You call them out, we'll take a look, we'll analyze the charts and see how they look. But as soon as we get to 100 likes, we'll get rolling. Happy Wednesday to y'all. Where y'all from, by the way? Drop in the chat where y'all are tuning in from. All right. We crossed 100 likes. The first thing I want to start with here is this. Put a 1 in the chat if you don't know what this chart is. Because if you do, you've seen me do it. Oklahoma, Los Angeles, what's up? I'm in Seattle myself. Put a 1 in the chat if you don't know what this chart is, because this is a very important chart. And to me, this picture right here that you're looking at should tell you about everything you need to know that answers tons of your questions when it comes to crypto, especially Bitcoin. So this chart right here, this is the lifetime chart of Bitcoin. So let me ask you, looking at this chart, when is a bad time to buy Bitcoin? Was this a bad time? Was this a bad time? Was that a bad time? Was that a bad time? How about that? How about that? Bitcoin has always kept setting higher and higher and higher highs its entire existence for 13 years. So let me ask you again, when's a bad time to buy Bitcoin? Right now, it's well below this all-time high. If you look at the historical trend, which is 100% of the time, Bitcoin keeps setting higher and higher and higher highs. All right, here's a high, it went down, all these people are like, oh no, it's going to crap, uh-oh. And then they forgot about crypto, and then Bitcoin shot up here, and they go, oh my God, and then it went down, they're like, oh, it's just crap, I'm going away, not going nowhere. And then they don't hear it until it gets up here, and they're like, oh my God, and then it goes down, like, oh my God, no, it's not, I'm doing bad. And then it goes up here, like, oh my God, I missed out again. When are you going to stop beating yourself up? Like this, it's just going to keep going up, in my opinion. Yeah, it's the log chart, Fontone. It's just, this is all you need to know. If you know this right here, this is basically all you need to know, especially about Bitcoin anyways. And these blue lines here mark halvings. Put a 1 in the chat if you don't know what the Bitcoin halving is, because it is the most important chart in crypto, right? During these blue lines or when the halvings happen, look what happens to the price. What if you knew when these halvings were going to happen, these events? Cheese Dog threw a 1 in there. I'm sure Jose Patron, thanks for the follow. Q Big Fish puts a 1 in there. I'm sure there's plenty of you that don't know what the halving is. This is the most important event in all of crypto. But you're probably familiar with Bitcoin gets mined, Bitcoin mining. Right now we can mine. Did you know that there's a limited amount of Bitcoin that can be mined every day? Currently, we can mine 900 Bitcoin a day. Before this event, this halving, you could mine 1,800. Before this one, 3,600. Before this one, 7,200. After this one, 450. Look what happens when the supply takes a 50% overnight shock like that. Price gets shot up because of basic supply and demand dynamics. The next one will be in about March 2024. We'll go down to 450. And the demand for Bitcoin has only gone up, okay? And I'm not a Bitcoin maxi, but Bitcoin is Bitcoin, guys. So let's go into the regular Bitcoin chart. Now here we got the ETH chart. Let's go to Bitcoin. Let's take a look, see what we think the price is doing today, where we expect it to go, stuff like that. So I got a bunch of lines on here that may confuse some of you. They are just lines to help me understand where support and resistance is. This blue line is a trend line. As you can see, Bitcoin has followed that trend line pretty nicely for a while now. We're on the 2-hour chart, by the way, meaning each one of these candles here represents 2 hours of price action. These lines right here are a Fibonacci golden pocket, and you see Bitcoin is holding that Fibonacci line is holding Bitcoin pretty well. It dipped down below it for just a second and then went back up. So about 46.8, we'll say, 46.7, 46.8 is where this Fibonacci line is, this support line. Holding it pretty well. Let's take a look at Lever Atlas down here, our momentum indicator. You can see that money flow, this green flow here, is kind of rolling down. Hey, we're at 1,200 likes. You guys are awesome. Thank you. By the way, if you can hit that share button, I'd really appreciate that. Get as many people on here as possible because it's important for people to know this stuff. It's good for the overall crypto market, including ourselves, of course. And if you're leaving comments right now, I'm not answering any questions at the moment, but I will be soon. We'll be looking at charts you guys want to look at. And if you ask comments in the question and I don't respond, it's because I'm looking out here. I'm not looking at the screen, so I don't see a lot of comments until I look. But while I'm analyzing charts, I may not see your comments. But here, Bitcoin's looking pretty sideways. We have money flow kind of going down. We have VWAP, this little yellow thing here, pointing up though, so that's good. We did just print a green dot down here on Lever Atlas, so that's usually a good sign of support. But I think we're cooling off, trading sideways for a little bit for the market to figure out what they want to do. And of course, since this is Bitcoin, that's going to go true for most of the market. Let's go to Ethereum. Ethereum is by far the main thing that I accumulate, and that is the word I mean, accumulate, for the long term, because this is gonna get very hard to get. Time to sell? No, not in my opinion. Not Ethereum and Bitcoin. I mean, guys, like, do I need to show you this chart again? Why would you be so antsy, so looking forward to selling something that has done, this is its entire life, is just going up? Why would you be in a hurry to sell that ever? Don't get me wrong, I sell Bitcoin, but only when it gets to all-time highs. That's the only time I sell Bitcoin. And the only time I buy it is when it takes big dips after all-time highs, right? So I'm buying here, I'm buying here, I'm buying here, I'm buying here. Where we are, well, I was buying a lot in the 30s, but Ethereum's the main thing I buy. I did, if you join the text message group, I did yesterday call a short. So I got into a short at 34.20. To join that group, just click the link in the bio, and it'll take you to this page, this text message group. I'm going to be charging for this soon. Currently, it's free. I sent out yesterday 34.20 is where I got in at, and we made a nice little profit here. It went down to what, about 33.40. So we made a nice little 2-3% gain there. In reality, I did leverage, so I made more like a 30-40, like a 30% gain on that. As the price went down, I got a bunch of free Ethereum. Pretty great. If you want to learn how to do that, by the way, click the link in my bio and take the masterclass. I'm going to be taking this down soon too, so literally don't sleep on that if you want to learn how to get free Bitcoin and Ethereum, even when the price goes down. But Ethereum, it's hitting this trend line right here. Hitting this trend line, it's riding it so nicely. I mean, look how beautiful that is. Hitting that trend line, it wrapped way above it, but you know, Cybermetrics got to kind of bring it back down. Here it is hitting the trend line. So we're at a pretty pivotal point with Ethereum here. It's got to keep riding this trend line up, or it's going to break it. And even if it goes sideways, it's still going to break the trend line, and we're going to have to draw a new trend line, which will still be an upward trend line, but it's going to have less of an angle, which would probably be more like this dotted line. If you can see it, this dotted trend line, that's probably a decent one to follow too. So if it goes sideways, it could go sideways to there. If it goes down, it could probably come to about here, which is about 3,300. We also hit the top of that golden pocket right there. A lot of good stuff going on. Alec, KJ Mori, Tango Basas, thanks for the follows. Oliver Gay, thanks for the follows. A Love, thanks for the follow. John Jesse, thanks for the follow. I'm just going back through some of this stuff. Have I talked about the Tesla split? I don't really look at stocks, so I'm not real good at that. I'm a crypto guy. But the Tesla split is very interesting, isn't it? Steve Kinman, thanks for the follow. KB, thanks for the follow. If you guys can hit the share button, that'd be really awesome too. That'd be super awesome, actually. Really help support what we're doing here. Trippin, thanks for the follow. Let's go back through some of the questions. All right, throw out throw out a coin you want to look at now. It looks to me like Bitcoin and Ethereum are going sideways right now. Let's look at something else. Are you using Webull? No. This is TradingView. This is definitely the main charting platform that literally everybody uses. Whenever you see someone looking at prices on a YouTube video or something, they're using TradingView. And if you want to get TradingView, click the link in my bio. It'll take you over to my resources page. This button right here is, you can set up a TradingView account. I think there's a discount on it too through that link. I see Cardano. Let's take a look at Cardano. Let's see here. Cardano kind of riding this Fibonacci line here. Let's draw a trend line for Cardano. Whoops, clicked the wrong button. Let's go here. Trend line. Let's go from here. Draw a trend line like that. There's one. Let's draw another one from maybe here. We'll kind of go through like that. That's interesting. So I think that's interesting. So it's kind of the same spot as Ethereum, where it's kind of trading sideways. It bucked the trend line big time, but then it's kind of readjusting to come back. So I think we should be seeing some kind of move in general in crypto pretty soon, right? Because we're like Cardano and Ethereum are hitting this support line, this Fibonacci line. Ethereum's was at the top of the golden pocket, so that's an even stronger support line. We're hitting these trend lines. It could come. I could see it Cardano coming down to like here and staying on this trend line, which would still be pretty bullish. Emilio, Daddio, thanks for the follows. Thanks for the hand wave, Isaiah. Yeah, let's take a look at Gala. Dude, I love Gala. I really love Gala. Love, 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 love Gala. I wish I could get my image to stay up here, but I don't know. OBS, man. I don't know. Let's go back here. Gala. God, I love Gala. I just do. I'm so big on crypto gaming. It's just so obviously. Let's go from here up to like here. Go like that. Let's try another trend line too. Let's go from like here to here. Maybe there. Yeah, that's pretty good. So Gala looks like it's doing the same thing, like it's kind of consolidating, maybe is the word, trading kind of sideways to see what's going down. Your charts look wrong. I don't know what that means. Charting is a bit of an art. I mean, this is whatever that means. I don't know what about my charts look wrong. Let's be honest. Charting is an art, and it's opinion of how to interpret it. Okay, so be cool, man. But I'm certainly open to intelligent, opinions. That's for sure. So yeah, Gala looks a lot like what Ethereum and Cardano look like to me. Although, it looks like Gala's hitting this resistance right here on this fib line. What is this? What fib line is this? That's a huge box. I want to scroll all the way back. Well above the golden pocket. I think that Gala got this trend line going on here too. I think 25 cents is a pretty strong support for Gala. What are we at right now? 27 cents. But nonetheless, like Gala's something I want to accumulate over the long term. You know what I mean? Hey, thanks, King Talks. He says he knows what he's doing. I do, but there's interpretation, and no one's perfect. They're really not. Like, we do our best. It's an art, charting and reading and interpreting this stuff. We are using the 2-hour time frame. We're on the 2-hour time frame for everything so far. Let's see here. But it looks like we're meeting resistance at about 27.5 cents. And we are bucking up with this trend line, so I think we may go sideways for a bit before it figures out what it wants to do, either break down, and I think this is a pretty strong support level here, either around like 24.5 cents to like 25 cents, but it could buck up. We'll see. Yeah, let's look at VeChain. I like VeChain. I've had VeChain since 2017, when it was like fractions of a penny. My brother put me onto it. Very good call by him. I didn't know what the hell it was. Printed a green dot down here on Lever Atlas. We're up here. This is looking bearish to me, because when you look at the momentum, so this is how you use Lever Atlas. It's a lot like Market Cipher if you're familiar with it. If you want Lever Atlas, click the link in bio and you can get it here. It's a free trial on it right now that I'm going to be taking away pretty soon. But this momentum wave, we haven't printed a red dot yet indicating a top. Why a red dot? Well, like, look at this red dot right here. It correlates a price top, and these green dots correlate a price bottom. We haven't printed a red dot here, but this wave is so much smaller, even though price has gone up. This is looking like a pretty bearish divergence to me. It makes sense because VeChain like pumped way big time, like more than most of the market. So it makes sense to have a bit of a correction to kind of chill out a bit. But we have this big wave all the way up here for this price high, but we made a higher price high, right? So price is going up. So this momentum wave should be higher than this one, but it's not, it's lower. So this looks like a pretty strong bearish divergence to me. I'd feel fairly confident at this point taking a short. Let's go to the 4 hour time. Well, let's go to the 1 hour first. I bet there's a, yeah, you already printed a dot there, I bet. Let's wait for it to come up. Yeah, I printed one there. We had a bearish divergence here that played out pretty well, right? This dot for this, higher high, momentum going down, wham, went down. Printed a green dot down here. Didn't show us a bullish divergence, but it did print a pretty deep green dot. Not a bad spot to take along if you want sometimes, but it is on the 1 hour. I don't typically do that. The probability, not quite there for me, even though it's pretty decent. And we printed a red dot here, much lower than this one. I'm still going off of this wave. So it looks to me like VeChain could come back down to about, 7 to 7.5 cents. So I think that looks like a pretty strong spot to take a short, in my opinion. Solana, and by the way, if I am not responding to your text message or to your comments, it's just because I don't see them, because I'm out here looking at the chart, so I'm not looking at my screen all the time, seeing everything, not even close. Solana, boy, I was just going to buy more Solana yesterday too, because I was just saying, if you were on here on the live stream yesterday, that Solana seemed really undervalued to me because of where its all-time high was. Its all-time high was like 260 bucks. So it was way down below 50% of its previous all-time high, which was down way more than the rest of the market on a percentage basis. I was like, I think Solana is really undervalued. And then lo and behold, today she pumps. This is getting closer, but I still think it's pretty undervalued. I think Solana should be somewhere around 150 bucks right now, at least. We did have a bit of a drop, printed a red dot up here on the 1 hour, but I want to go back to the 2 hour. And we did. Look how perfectly it basically hit this fib line right here. This is a strong zone right here. Bucked way past the curve, so I could definitely see it coming down to like here. It's like $1.16, but I think it's still pretty undervalued here. Looks still a pretty big wave on the 2 hour, so I wouldn't be looking to take a trade right now. Money flow maybe is coming up. Yeah, not a strong signal to me. Like this was a stronger signal right here, right? Because it's hitting the trend line. We've got a divergence going on, and away we go. And how would you spell it out? I'm not sure what you mean, what you were wondering how to spell out. Trent King, thanks for the follow. What was the last stock? I'm not looking at stocks. These are all cryptos. The Tesh, thanks for the follow. Richard Cyclone, Sammy, thanks for the follows. Yeah, let's check out Link. I saw someone put Link on there. Link, in case you don't know, is literally, oh boy, look at it, just follow that trend line so nicely. Link is an oracle, which means it takes off-chain information and puts it on-chain, which is as necessary to the blockchain as water to plants. Like that is absolutely vital to blockchain, and it is by far the main one that does it. So, and it's already the winner, in my opinion. So Link, it's not sexy, and most people don't understand it. Really undervalued to me, especially for how vital it is to the blockchain. Yeah, we're definitely getting bearish here. We're coming to this trend line. I don't necessarily see a big drop, but yeah, that's kind of what I see there. Maybe we draw a Fibonacci line real quick. Fibonacci box. Let's go down here, right? Hit the bottom. Then we'll go to this top, just to show this. But to draw a better one, I'd probably want to go to the daily. Scroll all the way like back here. Go from the bottom. That's how you draw a fib line. From the bottom, we'll go all the way. Well, I could go here. We'll draw that one to that top, and we'll draw one more. Start at this bottom again. Go all the way up here. Very interesting. Very interesting. Let's zoom in on that. On the 4 hour. Very interesting how that's played out, huh? Look at it bounce perfectly off of that fib line, the bottom of that golden pocket. Fib lines are no joke. So I think it's a pretty strong support zone here at about $16.38. Not to mention we got this trend line going on. It's still following it. So we'll see. Can it break the golden pocket? We'll see. If it breaks the golden pocket, that's pretty bullish. Hey, Caper. You're welcome, Tony. What did I see? Do I like the Pulse Chain project? I think overall, I don't know a ton about it, but I do. I did do the sacrifice for Pulse Chain way back, and I'm still, waiting for that drop. That should be pretty nice. LRC. Sure, let's take a look at LRC. If you guys can do me a favor and hit that share, that'd be really, really great. Let's see here. We got LRC looking like it's losing some steam, like most of the market. Taking a cool off because it's just gone up so much, right? And here we were at like 70 cents, and we pumped all the way up to like almost doubled in like 10 days. Like that's a lot. Things need to cool off. Like cool off here a bit, pumped up some more. Maybe we draw. Yeah, I don't want to draw a fib on it. Yeah, maybe we draw one more fib. Put a one, David the King. Thanks for the follow. Put a 1 in the chat if you want me to draw a Fibonacci box on loop ring here. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to see that. Okay, I see enough 1s in there. Let's check it out. We'll go to the daily. Scroll this down. We will, over here on TradingView, I'm going to click this thing right here, click Fib Retracement. And then I'm going to go down here to the bottom of this move, which was about right here. See, there's the bottom. Click. And I'm going to go all the way to the very, very top. So we're coming up to the very bottom of this Fibonacci box. Let's draw another one. We're going to go down that bottom spot again. But we're going to only go to like this one. To that spot right there. Let's zoom in and see how this plays out. Fibonacci boxes are just no joke. Like, take them for real. Like, look at that. Look at that, just hitting perfectly this golden pocket and this this 618. Is it 618? No, 786 right here. So meeting a lot of resistance right here. But look how well these fib lines play out. All right, it busts through here, it comes down here, uses it as support, and then comes up. So it's meeting resistance here. All that coupled with Lever Atlas showing me momentum's going down. I think we're going to have a bit of a correction. Let's draw a trend line real quick. And we'll go from right. We'll draw this trend line. See how good we can do. I'd say that's probably about the trend line. Nah, I kind of want to delete it. No, I want to redraw it. You guys learning? You guys learning some good stuff here? Go ahead and hit that like button if you guys are learning feel like you're learning some good stuff here. Smash the heck out of it. Let's go here. I see some likes flying in. I see some likes flying in. I don't know how much you guys are digging this. This is really valuable stuff. Like this is pro stuff. So I'd say these are the trend lines. Yeah, we only had like 100 likes come in. I feel like you guys can do better than that, but all right, whatever. So these are the trend lines. I think we're meeting this resistance. We may trade kind of sideways, maybe come down to about here. But loop ring overall looking bullish. Most of the market looking bullish overall, but it just looks like it needs time to cool off, maybe come down a bit before it can run back up. Because things can't pump up forever. Like look at that big pump, then it came down. Big pump, came down sideways, went up. It makes sense that we'll go probably sideways, maybe down a little bit before we can pump back up. Because that's the way it goes. It's people in the market. It's not robots. And emotions run high, and then people are like, all right, some people are like, all right, I'm going to sell, and some other people are like, I'm going to back off because this is running up too fast. I'm going to wait and chill. You know, emotions get run high. So, big run up, bigger run up, smaller run up. So I think we're probably going to have a little bit of a down, probably with the trend line. I think we still stay on trend though. So I can see $1.15 for loop ring. Thanks for the follow, Cipher. Oh, my screen just kind of gave up there. All right. Looks like it's forming another bull flag. Maybe it is. I'm not great at drawing that type of TA stuff because they're so interpretable that I really like to use zones of support and resistance. I mean, I like flags and stuff like that. it really shows to me that there's clearly resistance and slowing of momentum. Those are the ways that I like to do it anyways. Okay, so you won't chart DDoS token. I want you to realize, super chain link token, I'm out here looking at this screen. I'm not always seeing this here, and comments are flying in. I don't see most comments. So, you know, and I don't owe you anything, if that's what you're getting at. I'm getting the hint that, you know, you're getting a little whiny. Maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I apologize. Vegas, thanks for the follow. Mike Epp, thanks for the follow. What else? Let's see what's something else here. What else we got? Throw out another coin. Let's look at XRP. XRP, obviously the talk of a lot of things, one of the main things that I acquire. We've broken through here. This is just super interesting what we're looking at here. I think I want to draw a Fibonacci. Let's pull this to the daily. I think I got to draw other Fibonacci boxes because this is just, none of these are really giving me much good here. Let's try to draw something else. We're going to go from the bottom here. Let's see. From there, we already got that one drawn. Do we have that one drawn? We don't have that one drawn. Hard to see the top of that. I'd say that's the top. Maybe that is. Go about right there. Now let's zoom in again. Let's see. Yeah, still not giving me much. XRP is just in an interesting zone. Still riding on this trend line here. Maybe we'll draw another trend line real quick. Let's say we'll go from, yeah, down here again to like that. Interesting. So I think XRP's got to make a decision here because we've got this support line here. We're getting this trend line. Got this other trend line. It's crossed it, but it's riding it. XRP's in an interesting zone. The squirrel, thanks for the follow. Laugh out loud. He is drawing fibs wrong. Zach, how should I draw him, man? Go ahead and tell us. Would you like to teach this? Would you like to do this? I would like to know, how should I draw fib lines? I've been doing this quite a while. Is it possible that you're just kind of high on your own Kool-Aid? Feeling a little, wanting to poop on somebody to feel better about yourself? Interesting. Let's see here. What else do we want to look at? What's your bias on Bitcoin, the market right now? Well, I don't know. I think overall we're bullish. It looks good, but I want you to remember this chart right here. This is the lifetime of Bitcoin. It's gone nothing but up its entire life in 13 years. Look at that. Why would you ever bet against it? We're well below the all-time high. So to me, long term, I like to look out at least 4 years because of these halving cycles. They happen about once every 4 years. So everything I buy, when I make a buy, I think, is this going to be worth more in 4 years than it is today? Because look what happens after these halving cycles. Look at the blue line. Wha-bammy. 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 What do you think is going to happen over here? Wha-bammy. You know? So that's what I would think. D1 Stress J, thanks for the follow. Thanks for sharing the stream, Jan Week. And the follow. Let's see here. It's me again. Thanks for the follow. Super chain link token. You're an interesting fella. You know, it's not my fault that your wife's boyfriend makes you sleep in the garage. Goodbye. H-bar. Let's take a look at H-bar. I like that. Oh, no. I want to go back. I don't want to change this chart. I like that chart. Yeah, we got to go back. I'm going to pull that Bitcoin back up real quick. Let's see here. H-bar. I see some laughing going on. You guys like that little joke? I usually, once people start getting in here, getting all rowdy, starting to flex and be all silly, I usually tend to liken them to their feeling, something in their life, and I think that's always a funny way to say it. Crypto stock trader, we're still down 30% from all-time high on Bitcoin, though. And will it take a while to go back up? It might. But again, I just go to this chart. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm not, like, I trade, right? So I'm looking for local moves, like more short-term moves to trade with, but not looking to buy and sell. I really only sell Bitcoin and Ethereum when it's at like all-time highs. And then I really only buy it when it's way below all-time highs. Like, that's it. I mean, look at the life chart of Bitcoin. Doesn't that look like a pretty good strategy? Okay, all-time high, I'm going to sell. Okay, then it goes down. Now I'm going to buy. Okay, all-time high. Now I'm going to sell. Okay, really low, going to buy. Okay, all-time high, I'm going to sell. Up, went really low, I'm going to buy. Up, new all-time high, I'm going to sell. Up, it went down 50%, I'm going to buy. Like, I don't buy and sell all the time. I trade all the time, which if y'all don't know what trading is, trading doesn't involve you even using money. You just use the crypto you already have. Click the link in my bio, take the free masterclass because you can get a bunch of Bitcoin and Ethereum for free even when the price goes down. Definitely learn about that. It's the most powerful way to accumulate crypto. H-bar, I don't have anything drawn on H-bar. Let's draw a fib box real quick. We'll draw this one. That one's not helping me much. Let's go to a higher time frame like the daily. Let's see here. That one's working pretty good. Let's zoom in on that. What is it, way out there? Oh, it is way out here. Okay. If I can move it, I ask screw it. So look at that. Look at the dotted line. It came up and got rejected on the 0.5 fib, and now it's kind of riding a little bit above this golden pocket here. It's interesting. Let's draw a trend line. Trend line may help us kind of figure this out here. Let's go from down here to like that. Draw like that trend line. It really ramped up. So I think H bar is going to come down some. I think it's going to come down to about 24.5 cents. I think that's what's going to happen. Plus we see momentum down here on Lever Atlas slowing down, and this is on the 4-hour time frame too. So actually this looks like a good place to take a short to me. Yeah, that looks like a good place to. So this looks like a fairly strong support zone. Plus we got this trend line. I think you see H bar come to about right here, something like that. 24.5 cents kind of hit this trend line as well as this top of this golden pocket. That makes sense to me. And where are we right now? 25. That's a decent move. You can make a good, accumulate some H bar on a trade like that. What indicator do I use? This is Lever Atlas. It's a momentum indicator. It's a bunch of classic indicators crammed into one, like RSI, MACD, Stoics, stuff like that. It's a lot like Market Cipher actually, but different. And it draws it. What I really use it for is to help me find the tops and bottoms of price action as well as divergences. You can get it if you click the link in my bio. I'm offering a free trial of it. You can get it. It'll take you to my resources page. You can get a free trial. I'm going to be taking that away really soon. And actually, I have an offer up that if you take me up on the free trial, you'll also get my entire trading course, which I usually charge over $1,000 for. And then there's a free masterclass too. This is about 90 minutes. Definitely, like to me, learning how to trade, which is not buying low and selling high. Like that's trading, but that's definitely not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is much, much more powerful than that. Learning this, like you can get Bitcoin and Ethereum for free, even when the price goes down. Like definitely gift yourself that skill to be able to do that. Start here. Take the masterclass. Lever Atlas, and of course we use TradingView to chart, and Bybit's where I trade at. But H bar looks like a good spot to take a short to me. Yeah, King Talks. I worked with a developer to make the program. Like I would tell him what I want, and he'd put stuff in there. Then I'd test it out, and it took us months. I tested it out. I'm like, nah, this one isn't really giving me what I want in terms of signals, etc. So we kept tweaking it, and finally we arrived at this. You get Market Cipher knockoffs on TradingView for free. Yeah, and you get what you pay for. How many years have you been trading in crypto? About 2. Have you been teaching long? Maybe know, maybe, I think I really started making content in about August. Proof of work doesn't work. You mean like proof of like mining, like Bitcoin, like proof of work crypto? Woo is a good buy, I think, about to pump. Maybe it is. I don't know what Woo is. Let's take a look at it. What is this? Why is this so new? I usually don't mess around and stuff like this. If it's got this short of life, I don't usually play around in it myself. If you want to, obviously that's fine. What do you think of VeChain? VeChain looked like it needs about a bit of a cool off. It's pumped well beyond the rest of the market, and it's showing indicators of a momentum shift to the downside. Not like it's dropping to zero. Price moves in waves, right? Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, sideways, up, down, up. So it's going to come down before it can go back up. So when I say it looks like it's going to go down, that doesn't mean it's crashing and freak out. Keep your emotions chill, homie. Let's see here. Someone throw out another coin. Let's look at something else. How about let's go to Luna. Luna's an interesting one, right? Got 105 people in here. If you guys can do me a favor and throw out some likes, I'd really appreciate that. That'd be really awesome. Let's see Luna here. Let's go to the daily. Let's draw some fib lines on this. It's kind of hard to because we're at an all-time high. Like, how do you? I'm gonna have to do what I like about this. We'll have to do a fib extension, and we got a pretty good sample. What the hell? Come on! It's going wild. It's getting possessed. So what we'll do is we'll draw something called a fib extension. So we'll click up here, down here, and then, whoops, I did it wrong. My bad. I did do that one wrong. So we want to go from here, here, here. I don't get the opportunity to draw these too much. Draw a lot more fib retracements than I do extensions. Down to here. Huh. That one seems to be playing out pretty good, doesn't it? Look at that. We're up here. I think we're getting some resistance on the daily. Momentum seeming to, I wouldn't say it's going down yet. It did here a bit. We met some resistance on this fib line. But we broke through and we're up here and holding it. But it looks like we're meeting some resistance. My guess is we kind of come down. Let's draw a trend line. We'll go from here. Try to connect as many dots as possible. Probably go from about here. So to me, it could come down a good amount and still be on this really nice uptrend. Let's draw another trend line too, just to see. Go from maybe here through here. Interesting. So we got that trend line too. I'd say both of those are very useful in terms of where we can expect price to go. If it's going to go up, we'd expect it to come over here maybe. And if it can make its way sideways over to here, it's going to have to make a decision. But I think there's a good chance it could bounce up. It could bounce up before that too. Very interesting. Is trading crypto options worth it? I don't trade crypto options, so I'm not really the person to ask about that. But I used to trade stock options like a decade ago, but I kind of forgot a lot about it. But it could definitely be worth it, yeah. But I just trade crypto straight up. If you want to learn how to do that, link in bio, take you to this page. Start with the masterclass. It's free. I mean, this is like, this puts you in like, if you know how to do this puts you in like the 1% of all people in crypto, and it's the most powerful skill by far, in my opinion. Because you don't really care when you learn how to do this. You don't really care about you don't have emotion about the price going up or down anymore, because your goal is accumulation, and you get to accumulate Bitcoin and Ethereum for free when the price goes up and when it goes down. Like a lot. Like check this out. Like here, like Luna, right? So let's look at a long first. Long means you profit from the price going up, which is not like, hey, okay, I bought Luna at $80 and it went to 100, I made $20. No. I mean, yes, you get that, but no, I mean, if you start with one Luna at 80 and it goes up to 120, well, 110, what are we at down here? 44 to 108. Let's just go from, that's crazy. Sure, your Luna went up in value, but on a long, if I was doing leverage here, if I was just doing trading, which without even any leverage, it goes from 44. If I have one Luna down here and it goes up to 107, I have 2.5 Luna up here, and I got the price appreciation. So would you rather have one Luna that goes from 44 to 110, or would you rather have one Luna that goes from 44 to 110 and get an additional 1.5 Luna? I think the answer is pretty obvious. Link in bio. Take the masterclass. You got to learn how to do that. There's no good reason to not take a free class to learn about something with that kind of opportunity. You dig? Brian K9, thanks for the follows. XLM. Let's take a look at XLM. Let's see here. And look at Lever Atlas call this right here, right? Price is going down. Momentum is momentum is shifting up. Look what happens. Look at this. Whammy. Look, even this green dot went up some. Now look at that green dot. Whammy. Like even just the green dot method on like the daily or the 4 hour is very powerful. And this is why I made Lever Atlas, is to help me do this. And then of course other people wanted it, and there's obviously demand, so I've made it available. And you can try it out for free and get a whole course to go with it. It's yours to keep regardless of what you do. So I mean, I can't make a better offer than that. It's crazy to me that not everybody just dives in and goes and takes that stuff. Calamity Apparel, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the share in the video, Apollo. Let's see here. So we're looking at XLM. Let's see here. We've printed a big red dot up here, and it did go down some and sideways. So it's gone down some. There's a little bit of profit to be made there on that short. If you're unfamiliar with what a short is when you profit from the price going down. It's a trading term. So in the same way I showed you before that you gained more crypto when the price went up, in addition to the price going up, you do the same thing when the price goes down. I mean, obviously the price still goes down, but you get more crypto. Like I could turn 1 XLM into freaking 10 by the time it gets down here. That's how powerful trading is without spending a penny. Like, are you kidding me? Go learn it immediately. If you don't want to learn it from me, fine. Go learn it from somebody, like seriously. Coach Rubenstein, thanks for the follow. XLM, look in. Let's draw a fib. Better go to the daily to draw a fib. Let's see here. Crunch that a little bit. Draw fibby. Fibby. Down here. Go up here. Top of this move. This isn't helping. Well, I think we're meeting some resistance right here. I wonder if I probably want to draw another one too from the bottom of this to the top, tippy top. So we'll pick from down here to up here. Interesting. Those fib lines aren't helping me so much. So to me, it looks like XLM could get some move going on. You see, it's already given us this dotted, TradingView's already given us this dotted trend line and this kind of channel here. XLM could actually go up. I mean, listen, if Bitcoin goes down, most things are going to go down, right? That's the truth of this crypto market in its current stage. I don't think it'll always be like that. Joba, Gal, thanks for the follows. If I don't see your comment here, it's because I'm looking out here on the chart, so don't get like all, just know that I'm not ignoring you. I'm just out here, not in here all the time. So this nice channel, I could actually see XLM going up. This is really interesting. If it came down, it's got pretty good support right about here at about 22 cents. I could see XLM going up. We just printed that dot. We've come all the way down here without much of a price move. I don't know. I would wait and see on this one. We already looked at Link. Link looked about the same as everyone else. So let's take a look at Chili's. What is the... Okay, here it is. Interesting. I mean, look at this. Just go... Things gotta cool down. We're showing some divergence, but not much because it's still really high. Maybe Chili's keeps pumping. I mean, with that being said, they just like signed Lionel Messi or something, right? Is that right? Who asked about Chili's? That guy sees. Is that right? Did Chili's do some kind of deal with Lionel Messi? Thanks for the likes flying in, guys. Hey, by the way, as we got a moment for real, go follow me on YouTube. Like, go subscribe. This is on my computer, but on your phone, there'll be a little play button here, and you can just click it. It'll take you over to my YouTube channel. Could you do me a favor and go over and follow me on YouTube? I put out some really good stuff on there, and plus it just really helps support me if you just follow the YouTube channel. So I'd really appreciate that if you could do that. And on another note, if you follow me on Twitter also, you get some alpha on there that I just don't post anywhere else because of the time-sensitive nature. You can just post things really quickly that I can't really do on TikTok or something. So I'm Daily Crypto Bull on all the socials: TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. Definitely go follow me on YouTube. If you guys could go follow me on YouTube, because I really want to try to get to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm at like 2,400 right now. Really, if you could help me do that, I'd really appreciate that. Or you could click the link in the bio and go over here, and there's a link for the YouTube channel right there. Let's see here. And if you subscribe on YouTube, drop it in the chat here, and I'll give you a shout out and a nice personal thank you. But Chili's, it's on quite a pump from the Lionel Messi thing. I think I'd stay away right now. Looking at the extension wrong, pulled the fibs wrong, even free, you will learn wrong. Zach drinks too much. It does sound like Zach drinks too much. Please explain what I'm doing wrong, but I've been doing this quite a while and it's worked out pretty well. I'm long Rune. Oh yeah, let's take a look at Rune. Let's see here. Interesting. Meeting something here. It's so weird because Rune is pumping so much. You know, it's hard to figure out because it's gone up so much. Where'd it go from $3 to 12? I mean, that's quite a trend line, right? I can't bet against it. I can't bet against Rune. So, I mean, I don't even want to draw any lines because it's like the trend is obviously up, and I can't bet against Rune. But if I bought Rune at $3 and it's up here at 12, I'd probably take some profits. That's me. What is RDPX? I don't think it's in here. DopeX rebate token? Yeah, I don't like this. It looks like it's brand new. Not something I'm very into. That's pretty new anyways. It's been around not even a year. Actually, this is an interesting one. Look at the movement, like, huh. Actually, that's pretty interesting. Huh. It's a very interesting chart. It's a pretty good looking chart. Let's draw from here. Huh. That trend line. Huh. That's interesting. That's a really interesting one. Thanks for bringing that up. Andy Style, thanks for the follow. Huh. I have no idea what DopeX rebate token is, but that's probably one of the best daily long-term charts we've looked at today, for sure. Huh. What the hell is DopeX rebate? Let's look it up. Some market cap. No data, fully diluted, 526. Does it say anything about it down here? DopeX rebate, decentralized options protocol. Oh, okay. Again, I said I don't really trade options, but I know that that's a narrative and a thing that I believe is going to be growing very, very much in crypto. Can in the future also be used collateral to borrow capital. That's interesting. Thanks for bringing that up. That's a really interesting one. Wow. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's go to the 4 hour. Hmm. Hmm. I'm giving a lot of hms. Dang, I mean that's a pretty good looking chart. I mean that daily was, huh, very interesting. Francisco, thanks for the follow. Yeah, that's an interesting one, for sure. Let's look at AVAX. We haven't looked at AVAX yet. Richard making a few euros with this. Maybe I should go to the actual website. Assuming let's go to dopex.io. Decentralized options exchange. Interesting. Not. This is certainly DeFi, right? So this is a bit more advanced stuff. And I'm certainly not saying anything bad because of that. I mean, I'm sitting here talking about you getting into trading. That's advanced too. You got to get some education on it. DopeX is a maximum liquidity and minimal exposure options protocol. The marketing in crypto needs to get better. Like they got to be able to say this stuff more. I don't know. I mean, you're speaking to your audience, I guess. I guess. Good looking site for what that's worth. Receive RDPX rebates on losses incurred. Interesting. So that's probably the minimal exposure. Synthetic assets. And synthetic assets and options are something that I think is going to really not just be a narrative, but be a service and something in terms of use and utility that is going to go up very quickly. That's one that I'm really paying attention to, even though I don't know a ton about trading options. Launch the app. Single staking. You can stake, huh? Not sure how that works. I'd have to do some more research on this, but that's interesting. It looks like it's on Ethereum, right? It's on Ethereum. Gas fees are probably kind of high right now, but nonetheless. Puts. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting, that one. Yeah, let's take a look at Shiba. Shiba had, I mean, did you guys hear about all the selling that happened yesterday, or the wallets that basically, like, about 10% of wallets in Shiba, it seems, left yesterday. Boy, that's a nice, look at that nice bounce there, bounce there, bounce there, meeting some resistance there. Very interesting. Shiba. So didn't drop too much though, but Shiba, I'm not that long term on Shiba and Doge. I'm just not. It's like trying to decipher hieroglyphics. Yeah, I hear you. How long have we been live here? About an hour maybe. I haven't eaten yet today. We're about to explode. We might. We might. Let's take a look at Doge too, since we're here. Bounced nicely off that fib line. Came up here, went down some. Maybe we print a dot down here. It looks like a lot of the market's just kind of going sideways to cool off. That's what it really looks like to me. What else should we look at? I mean, Doge, the trend line is clearly there. We can draw a trend line real quick. Let's go from like here. Kind of like that trend line. Could go here too, but I want to touch, because it really took off here, so I want to give some space. Because we can draw a trend line. We'll draw the other one too, but we'll have to go from like here. Interesting. Very interesting. Hey, where are you guys tuning in from, by the way? Throw it in the chat. Where you guys tuning in from? Amsterdam. That's awesome. That's a place I definitely want to visit. Texas. I have some family in Texas. Vegas. California. Illinois. Santa Cruz, Cali. Beautiful place. Dallas. UK. West Texas. Canada. Ghana. Dang. Don't see that one very often. Tennessee. Rhode Island. That's awesome. I always love that. I always love hearing where everybody's from, because it's like Crypto it's a global thing. And it's something that we may, people may pick their coins and this and that, which um, get defensive about them, which I don't suggest. But nonetheless, it gives us something. Denver, Colorado. I'm in Seattle. In Denver, it's something that because most people around us still don't really get crypto or don't really care. So, but this thing, we're from all over the world, and here we are enjoying something together. That's awesome. That's so awesome, right? You can switch it to Arbitrum and bypass the fee. You must be talking about DopeX. That's something I'm probably going to look into. Rirelli Mimi, thanks for the follow. My opinion on XRP, long-term XRP is, I think XRP has a very bright future. We still early overall in terms of blockchain technology and its integration into humanity. Yeah, we're very early still. But I think it's really, the best talent in the world is coming into blockchain. It really, really, really is. I mean, you hear stories every single day of high-level people leaving Google, Amazon, Uber, you name it, Facebook, come over to blockchain. And people graduating college going into blockchain, MIT, Harvard, every single day, because this is where the action's at, and this is where it's fun, and this is where it's actually new, innovative, world-changing stuff. But this looks nice. This is nice. The nicest sites I see so far are for more advanced people, but most things are still pretty hard to use for the majority of people, even if they buy crypto. The actual using of it is still growing, and it's growing every single day. Do I think Bitcoin value will increase? Fat Club, you asked a good question. I'm going to show you one chart that will answer that with a very strong period. This is the lifetime chart of Bitcoin. Does that answer your question? What site am I in? I am on TradingView. This is certainly the main charting site that literally everybody uses. Click the link in my bio, and you'll go to this page, my resources page, and here's the button for TradingView right here. Yeah, Richard, are you saying about the Bitcoin chart? This is the lifetime chart of Bitcoin. And these blue lines are when halving events happen. Put a 1 in the chat if you don't know what the Bitcoin halving is, if you don't actually know what it is. Maybe you heard it, but maybe you don't really understand it. Put a 1 in the chat if you don't know, because it is the most important event in all of crypto. I want to see a few 1s roll in before I know if I have to talk about it or not. So there's okay, I see a few 1s. So what the halving is, Bitcoin is a proof of work, meaning it gets mined, right? You've probably heard of Bitcoin mining. Well, Bitcoin actually gets mined. Did you know there's only so much Bitcoin that can be mined every day? Currently, everyone in the world mining Bitcoin is splitting up 900 Bitcoin a day, because only 900 Bitcoin per day can be mined. Before this blue line, this is a halving event. Guess what happened? Back here, you could mine 1,800 a day. Guess what happened here? 3,600. Guess what happened here? 7,200. Guess what's going to happen after this line? 450. Look what happens after every one of these halving events. Wham, wham, wham. Guess what's going to happen over here? Wham. Now, this is going to happen in about March 2024, about 2 years from now. So when's a good time to buy Bitcoin? Literally any time. But I buy when it's down really low and everyone's pooping their pants. And I sell when it's at all-time highs. Should I invest in ETH? I can't tell you what to do legally. I can tell you that ETH is the main thing that I buy and accumulate. And the best way to accumulate. By the way, put a 1 in the chat. I don't know, there's a bunch of new people in here. I don't know if you've been hearing me, so I repeat a lot of things. If I'm repeating some things you've heard, I apologize, but so many people are constantly, new people are coming into the chat, so I do have to repeat things. Put a 1 in the chat if you would like to learn how to get Bitcoin and Ethereum for free when the price goes down. You heard me right. Put a 1 in the chat and I'll show you how you can learn how to do that. I see a lot of 1s flying in, as there should be, because who in their right mind wouldn't want to learn how to do that? So I have a whole master. If you click the link in my bio, it'll take you over to this page. This master class right here will teach you how to get Bitcoin and Ethereum for free when the price goes down. You also get Bitcoin and Ethereum for free when the price goes up. Like, let's go to the ETH chart real quick. I'll show you an example. Like from right here, I've from here to here, you could turn 1 Ethereum into like 3 Ethereum because the price went up. And from here to here, you could turn 1 Ethereum into like 2 or 3 Ethereum because the price went down. That's what this masterclass teaches you how to do. Definitely go take it. I will be charging for this very, very soon. Any thoughts on Sandbox long term? I like Sandbox long term. I do, because I really believe in Animoca Brands, the company behind it. Boy, not quite the move. Let's see, 270 to 370. Yeah, you know, I guess that's about 30-some%. That's about what the market's done in this time period. Let's maybe draw some fib lines for it, huh? Figure out where our supports and resistances are. Played out decently well so far. Zoom in a bit. Yeah, looks like we met some resistance here in the golden pocket, busted above it. Now I think we're using this golden pocket as support. So I think that's a pretty good spot for sand. Let's draw a trend line for it. I would say that's a trend line. It may be below the trend line right now. Let's draw another trend line too. Yeah. So I think Sandbox has got to make a decision. I think a lot of the crypto market's got to make a decision because a lot of different coins we've looked at have been in the same situation where they're riding around some good support or resistance. They're getting close to trend lines, and so they got to make a decision, right? They're kind of going sideways, deciding what to do. They're either going to break down or break up. Maybe keep going sideways, but I think they're either going to go up or down. My guess, I think overall things are going to go up. Tommy B totally dissed yesterday with your quant question. I blocked you. I think I kind of remember that. Well, what was your quant question? Just wanted to look. I'm not a quant expert. Let's pull up quant on the chart. Yeah, it's got to make a decision. I mean, it's well above this Fibonacci box here. I should probably draw another one. It's coming to this trend line. It's got to make a decision. It's going to bust below it or bounce off it. I think a lot of the crypto market's in that same position. To me, because I think we're going to print a dot down here on the 4. I think we're going to see a bounce, is what I think. I'm with you, Jason. I think we might see a retest. Dusty, thanks for the follow. NFT Bestie, how's it going? It's going pretty good. Joe Wilcox, thanks for the follow. What I think about interoperability, it is absolutely has to be part of the future. In particular, I really like the multi-chain narrative more than the interoperable. Although interoperable is, how do I say, kind of interpretive to people. I like the multi-chain narrative because you don't have to use bridges in that scenario. And like say yesterday, put a 1 in the chat. Did you guys hear about the big Axie exploit yesterday? The big Axie hack, Axie Infinity? Put a 1 in the chat if you've heard of it. Is Is SOS Open DAO? Is that what it is? You've asked it so many times, I keep forgetting. I apologize. Justin heard of it. Like Axie, it was basically the biggest hack in history. I mean, it was like $600 million hacked out of Axie Infinity yesterday in terms of Ethereum at current prices today. So, and what happened? It was because of a bridge, which has to do with interoperability. And most of these hacks happen around bridges. And where a multi-chain like a Cosmos or what Polkadot is doing, that actually is so much more secure. But yeah, let's look at SOS here. I don't know what SOS is. Is SOS Open DAO? I'm in no trade zone. Yeah, Jason, I'm kind of like that too. It's deciding what it wants to do. I did take a trade yesterday at 34.20 for Ethereum, and I sent it out to my message list too. If you want to join that, it's still free. I'll be charging for this soon. Click the link in my bio, take you to my resources page here, scroll down a bit, and you'll see it. You can just join the list here. I sent it out yesterday that I was taking a short at 34.20, and that worked out pretty well. Made about 20-30% gain using a little leverage. I love Barry Manilow. Thanks for the follow. What was I talking about? I forgot. Yeah, I think things are trading kind of sideways. Bitcoin. Let's just go back to the old Bitcoin real quick. By the way, if you guys aren't following me on Twitter, you should definitely follow me on Twitter. Because Twitter, what I post there, it's just so much more time sensitive. And it's just easier to post things that are really urgent compared to anywhere else. So definitely follow me. I'm at Daily Crypto Bull on Twitter and on all the socials. And definitely follow me on YouTube. On your phone, it doesn't show it here on my computer, but there should be a little play button up here. That'll take you to my YouTube. Definitely subscribe to that. Plus, and on my resources page, there's a button for it too. I really want to get to 10,000 subscribers. If you guys could help me do that, I'd really appreciate that. I'm out here every day, slaving, working, giving all this stuff out. If you could give me a follow, that'd be great. Seriously. And if you go follow me on YouTube, come back here on the chat and let me know, and I'll give you a shout out and a thank you. Bro, can you check mask on 4-hour time frame in an ascending triangle examples? What is mask? Any thoughts on Flux, their cross-chain platform? I don't know much about Flux, but that is interesting. Quace1K, thanks for the follow. Quasi, thanks for the follow. Crypto coin that's called Mask. What do you think the outcome of Ripple court case will be? I don't think Ripple will be deemed a security. That's what I'll say. We got Mask up here. Mask seems to have pumped like everything else. Seems to be slowing down. Seems like it's doing about the same thing as the rest of the market. Kind of figuring out what it wants to do. Staying on a trend line really nicely though. I can just see it without even. I'm going to draw it just to show it. Pretty nice trend line there. Staying right on it. Kaisi. Oh, okay. What coin do I think will blow up? I don't. No one. That's asking that question, Fat Chub, is gonna get you wrecked, man. The things that blow up are meme coins. They're super high risk. But those are the things that blow up that can make you those ridiculous gains. But they're more likely to just lose your money like 99% of the time. Although still in, oh yeah, what do we got? Oh yeah, I want to go back to Bitcoin. What am I doing? Let's go back to it. Right, obviously I have lots of stuff drawn. These trend lines, I could draw another, maybe I'll just draw another trend line too, just for the heck of it, from like here, from this move. Draw it up. So we can make the case there on that one that, boy, it's really got to make a decision because it's coming to the trend line and the top of the golden pocket. So we may see a move from Bitcoin soon, but it may just keep trading sideways because, it's got time before it hits this trend line. That's a long time, though. That's a lot. That's too far sideways for me. I think we're going to be seeing a decision from Bitcoin pretty soon, and my guess is up. That's my guess. That's my guess. That's what I do mean. We do have it trending down in momentum. Very interesting. By the way, those of you that are in America, if I showed you how to get interest on your crypto in an easy way, would you wanna know how? Put a 1 in the chat. If I get some 1s in there, I'll show you how to do that to get interest on your crypto without staking it or locking it. Actually, your interest gets paid to you in crypto, so you're getting a bunch of free crypto. Yeah, if you're in the States, you want to learn how to do that, put a 1 in the chat. Otherwise, I'll stop, or else I won't take the time. Jay Hot, thanks for the follow. Richard, says thanks for the explanation. You're welcome, man. JS Kant, thanks for the follow. How is you appear in YouTube? Daily Crypto Bull. But, if you go to my TikTok bio, there should be a play button right here. Or you can click the link in my TikTok bio, and it'll take you to this page. Scroll down a bit. Here's my YouTube button. I saw a bunch of 1s come in for the interest thing. So if you click the link in my TikTok bio right here, go to the resources page. If you go down here, this is Voyager. You can buy and sell crypto on here without fees, right? So when I go buy $1,000 of Bitcoin, I get more Bitcoin for my $1,000 here than I would on like Coinbase in most places. So that's one bonus. But you can get interest on your crypto. Like it pays like 4%, 4+% interest on Bitcoin and Ethereum. So on the first of every month, I'm getting free Bitcoin and Ethereum just dropped in my account. And you don't have to stake it or lock it up. I could sell it or move it or whatever anytime. And a bunch of other cryptos, like you get 12% on Polkadot. And USDC coin, which is a stable coin, right? USDC coin is a stable coin, always worth $1. So even if you're unsure what the market's going to do and you move into stablecoin, you get 9%. 9%. And there's no catch. There's no staking, no locking up, no nothing. You get 9%. And there's no fees when you buy and sell crypto. So this is definitely my centralized exchange of preference. No doubt about it. But it's only available in America. So definitely go check that out. I think that they will be, if you use this button, you'll get $25 in free Bitcoin also. When you deposit or trade like just $100 worth of crypto, something like that. When you buy or deposit, something like that, it's just $100. You'll get $25 of free Bitcoin if you use this link. It is my referral link, so I'll get $25 in free Bitcoin also, but I'm not like sponsored by them or anything. If you want to use someone else's link, go ahead, but definitely use somebody's link because that's the only way you can get the $25 in free Bitcoin. But again, the main point here is get interest on your crypto because you're just leaving money on the table if you're not doing that. How do you offer trading alerts, setups? If you click the link in my bio, go to the resource page. Down here, there'll be a text me button. You can join the alert club. I will be charging for this very soon. So join it while it's still free. And I send you text messages. I don't send out messages very often. If I do send a message, it's going to be one worth sending. You know what I mean? And by the way, I have some crypto shirts. It's really helps support the channel, not to mention you promote crypto. Click the link in the over here. Just click this button. And got about 10 shirts on here right now. I'm wearing this one right now, actually. This is my favorite one. I love this Pink Floyd one with the Ethereum logo there. Love that. But yeah, check that out. That helps support the channel, and they're really good shirts. Like they're super soft and super comfortable, like for real. Oh, thanks for the rose, Spiderbutt. Spiderbutt. Good name. J-Hot just got subscribed. Welcome, man. Yeah, to join, all you got to do is when you click that button, you just got to send any message, and it'll just auto-subscribe you. Let's go back to the chart. Oh, dang, Spiderbutt. 3 roses. Thank you. It feels so funny when I say your name, DJ Spiderbutt. It's awesome. Thank you. Oh, sent me like 4 roses. Oh, dang, thank you. But yeah, for trading alerts and setups, again, not financial advice, but like yesterday, I sent out an alert to the text message group saying that I was taking a short at 34.20 on Ethereum. And that worked out pretty well because Ethereum went down to about 33.30. So we took a nice little short there and made some nice profit, got some free Ethereum. And again, that's what I teach in the masterclass up here, is how to get free Bitcoin and Ethereum when the price goes down and up. You just get it for free without spending money. Like let this, if you're skeptical, let that silly part of your mind just be quiet and just go here and take this free class, because I'm going to be charging for this soon. Because imagine if you can do that, right? Here's Bitcoin's lifetime chart. How much Bitcoin do you want? It only goes up. How much do you want? The goal is accumulation, because that's what whales and smart money do. Ramson, thanks for the follow. They're not focused on getting rich quick or what's a good price to buy at. They're just, everything they do is focused completely on accumulation. Buying is only one way that they accumulate. The main way they accumulate is through trading, because that allows them to get Bitcoin and Ethereum, and a lot of it, for free when the price goes up or down. Like here, like this move, I could turn one Bitcoin into 5 with a move like this, doing trading, and it wouldn't cost me a penny. And this is a trade that I actually sent out to my group. It was on the 2 hour, I think, that I saw the divergence. Oh no, it was back here. No. It was right here. It's right here. This divergence that happened right here. I sent this out to the trade group, and there's a trade that I'm still in from here. A portion of my trade I'm still in from here. I've accumulated a bunch of free Bitcoin on the way up, and Ethereum in particular. Ethereum is what I trade most. And the biggest concern I get from people is, well, what if price goes the wrong way? Well, that's why we use risk management. We use something called a stop loss. So if the price goes just a little bit the wrong way, we just close the position. So we protect our downside, but we leave all this upside. Super powerful. Most powerful thing you can learn. Because in my opinion, if you learn trading by the time the next halving comes around, there's a good chance that you are certainly financially free, independent for sure. In my opinion. Not financial advice, can't guarantee anything. Doge, sure, let's check out Doge. We checked it out already, but we're winding down to the end of the stream. Let's check it out anyways. Doge's got to make a decision. A lot of crypto is coming to a decision point. These trend lines, granted, it could bust through here and just kind of keep going sideways till it hits this trend line, probably somewhere out here. Let's go to the daily. Let's draw Fibonacci on this real quick. Here's the bottom. Let's go to the top of this move. Let's go to the top of this move. And let's zoom back in here. Hitting some resistance here in this golden pocket. Staying below it, hitting this trend line. It's gotta go. It's either gonna break down or it's going to bust up. We're coming to a decision point in crypto, I think, short-term wise. Will you co-host a live? I haven't ever done that. Yeah, I haven't ever done that. I've had guests on and stuff like that, but I've never done a co-host. Did you sign up for the Satoshi Island citizenship? No, I did not. John Doe, thanks for the follow. Alpha Maz, thanks for the follow. Ramson, that's right, already. Thanks for the follow. Let's see here. V-Chain we looked at. A lot of crypto is just, Simbanes, thanks for the follow. A lot of crypto is just kind of coming to a decision point. We're hitting trend lines. We're coming to supports and resistances. So I think sideways probably doesn't continue. I think we're going to either bust up or down. I don't know which. I really don't. I mean, you can make an argument here that this is in a descending triangle, kind of. You could also say that this is in some kind of wedge, opening wedge thing. Razor, thanks for the follow. Look up Neba TikTok, thanks for the follow. By the way, if you guys could help me get to 10,000 YouTube subscribers, I would really appreciate that. If you click my TikTok bio, there should be a play button that can take you over there. And also if you click the link in my bio, take you to this page and YouTube right here. And if you go do that now and go follow and come back here and tell me. I'll certainly give you a shout out and a thank you right here on the stream. Plus, there's just really good content over there that I can't do on TikTok because it's much more longer form stuff. Very valuable info, very valuable education over there. It's an NFT citizenship worth 130K. Since you're an influencer, they will give you one of them free. What is that, Kevin? If someone wants to give me 130K, I will definitely take it. I don't know if I consider myself much of an influencer. I mean, I like the term content creator because I make a lot of content. And then I do come out here and I like educate on like live streams. And my content's about education. Does that have influence on people? Yeah, I guess it can. But I think the time of true influencers is kind of going away. Oh, we got a bunch of comments over here on YouTube. I didn't even see it. Oh, dang. Love Money, C. Ivan Abu JH C79. Thanks for the subs there on YouTube. It's got some chat going on over here on YouTube because we're streaming live on YouTube also. I guess I probably should have said that. I actually forgot because this streaming mechanism OBS makes me like minimize it. I forgot we were even streaming live on YouTube right now. That's hilarious. I wonder. You know, I see this like on OBS, but I don't know why. When I minimize this, it all just goes away. Like, I wish I could see myself up here. But whatever. Whatever. Now let's chat with y'all for a bit. Where's that link? Which link, Doughboy? I felt bad saying your name. It felt like I was insulting you. But all my links are not there. All my links are, if you click the link in my TikTok bio, it'll take you to this page. This is my resources page. All the links are here. Here's the masterclass. Definitely take that. This is the charting tool I've been looking at. It's where I trade, get free crypto in the States, YouTube channel, shirts, text message club. Oh, I didn't even mention this. Guys, I have, like, look at this. Where'd my thing go? Welcome to notes. Oh, OBS. So this card right here, this is the best Bitcoin rewards card that's around. It's the Fold card. You've probably never even heard of it. No one ever even talks about it. I don't know why. Where'd it go? But right here, this is, I get free Bitcoin for my everyday purchases. Like, and there's other cards that do that, but this one pays the highest of all of them. And it's free to get this card. Like, get this card. Like, why? Look at the lifetime chart of Bitcoin. How would you like to accumulate Bitcoin? Right? Because the name of the game, smart money, whales, everyone that really knows what they're doing knows the name of the game is accumulation. Because it's getting harder and harder to get Bitcoin. And eventually, you're not going to be able to really get it. It's not far away. So things like this, where where did it go? Where did it go? Things like this card, like, you're not going to be able to do stuff like this. Like, I average usually about 2.5%. Like, I buy Amazon gift cards. Do you shop on Amazon? I typically get about 6 to 7% back on my Amazon purchases because you can buy a bunch of gift cards right there in the Fold app. I'm not sponsored by them. I don't even get anything for you clicking that link. I just put it there because that's my resources page. But that card, like, it's called Fold, but nonetheless, just if you click the link, God dang, where'd it go? Again, if you click the link in my TikTok bio, it'll take you to this page. Scroll down a bit. It's this Fold card right here. Fold. And you get 5,000 free sats just for sign up. You get the card. It's free to get the card. And when I go buy groceries, gas, my phone bill, everything, purchases on Amazon, I get Bitcoin rewards. And on Amazon in particular, they also sell gift cards on their site. So I buy like a $50 Amazon gift card. It costs me $50. I don't pay tax on it. And then I just upload that card into my Amazon account. Nonetheless, when I buy that Amazon gift card on here, I get 5% Bitcoin reward. So if I buy a $100 Bitcoin or Amazon gift card, I get $5 of Bitcoin. And then they have a little wheel to spin, so I get a bonus on top of the 5%. Because every time you make a purchase, you spin this wheel, and it shows you how much Bitcoin you get, what percentage based on your purchase. Anyways, just literally click this, go check it out for real. Like you're just, to me, my goal is to help people accumulate, because that's the real goal. That's what smart money and whales do. They accumulate, not buy at 1,000, sell at 1,500, go woohoo. No, when they sell, it's only because they're going to buy back lower with all that money they made, so that they can have more. If I buy one Bitcoin at 30,000 and sell it at 60,000, well, when it goes back down to 40, now I can take that money and now I have 1.7 Bitcoin without spending any more money. So it's all that type of stuff. And this is another just too easy of a way to accumulate Bitcoin. I've accumulated I don't even know, about 0.1 Bitcoin since I've had this card, just by buying stuff that I already buy, because I just get Bitcoin rewards back. And what? Look at the lifetime chart of Bitcoin. Sure, I get Bitcoin rewards today, but where do you think the price of, if I spend $100 and I get $5 of Bitcoin back, what do you think? Do you think that Bitcoin is going to be worth more than $5 in the future? Oh, hell yeah. So it's just this is just too easy. It's just too easy to do that. You got to do that. Click the link in the bio. Check out the fold card. Yeah, the card's called Tor Bellum says, what's the card called again? It's Fold. But again, if you just click the link in my bio and scroll down, it'll take you to this page. Scroll down, you'll find the Fold card link right here. It's free. The card's free. It's free to get. But definitely use this link, because you'll get 5,000 free Satoshis, which is free Bitcoin just for signing up through that link. And I don't get anything for it. I don't know why I don't get anything for it, but whatever. Is it a Visa? It is a Visa. Yeah, that's a good point. It's a Visa. Yeah, it's a Visa. It's a Visa. I literally buy everything with it. The other day, my lady, I gave her the card to go buy some stuff. She lost it. I wasn't mad, because in the app I can just click freeze, because it's an Fold app. You can just do everything from within the app. So I just clicked freeze to freeze the card, and I'm like, What I was mad about was for a week and a half, I didn't have the card, so I had to use my regular bank card to buy stuff. So I didn't get the Bitcoin rewards, and I'm like, damn it. I hate it. I hate paying for anything where I don't get Bitcoin rewards. Once you start doing that, you're like, I am literally never buying anything where I don't get Bitcoin rewards. It's a debit card. You don't even need to apply. Your credit can be total trash. It's not a credit card. It's a debit card. You just deposit money from your bank into the card. And then after you use it, come back here and tell me you're using it. And you'll also say thank you. But I'm just happy that you're using it. Seriously, go use it. It is. And there's other cards. BlockFi has a card. Coinbase has a card. And I've used them all. This is the one that pays the best Bitcoin rewards. This is the best one. And literally no one talks about it. I learned about it as a random after comment that someone made on an obscure podcast. And I've literally never heard anyone mention this card again other than myself. It's crazy to me. I have no idea. I think they will be at the Bitcoin conference. Is it Miami that's coming up? I think they will be there. I think I got an email from them that they'll be there. Where's the link? What's the card called? It's called the Fold card. The link, if you click the link in my TikTok bio, right? Guys, you know where that is? The link in my TikTok bio. When you click that, it'll take you to this page. Scroll down a bit. Right here, the Fold card. Right here, this yellow thing, just click this button. Free to get. It's a debit card, no applying. Your credit can be literally zero and you can still get this card. And it's free to get. And you get Bitcoin rewards back for every single purchase you make. Literally, this will be the only card you use. Because the thought of using anything else just like doesn't make any sense. How do I find link in bio? Go to my bio? I'm not sure how to describe that. You must be really new to TikTok, which is fine. Awesome, welcome. Like my name up here, you could probably just click on my name on the screen or wherever it is, and that should take you to my bio. And it should look something like this. This is on my computer though, so it's going to look a little different on your phone. But you just click this link right here. See if I can kind of, I don't know how to reply to these chats over here on YouTube. Well, thank you all for subscribing to me on YouTube, by the way. Let me minimize this. I really appreciate if you guys would help me get to 10,000 followers on subscribers on YouTube. Plus, I have excellent content over there that you're just not going to see anywhere else. There should be a little play button in my bio. Or you can go to the link in my bio, and it will bring you here. You can click YouTube. I really appreciate subscribers. I really want to get to 10,000 subscribers. Really, I want to get to 100,000 by the end of the year because I want the play button. That's all. It just, like I have a doctorate. I have a doctoral degree. And for some reason, the play button sounds way cooler to me. So I really want that. You even get free crypto just for signing up to golf. Oh, yeah. I mean, I suppose. I'm not sure what you mean. But yeah, if you go pay for a round of golf with the Fold card, you definitely get Bitcoin rewards. And I typically average somewhere around like 2 to 3% back in Bitcoin rewards. And if I buy like an Amazon gift card or something like that, I get way more. I get like 7% on my Amazon gift card. 7%. So if I buy a $100 Amazon gift card, I get like $7 in Bitcoin back. Isn't that crazy? Oh yeah, for sign up for Fold, not golf. Yeah, you get 5,000 free sats just for signing up. And the card's free to get. Like, there's just no reason not to have it. Because to me, sure, you got like cashback credit cards and stuff, but I'd rather get Bitcoin back than cash. Cash is going down in value, right? We all know that. Bitcoin goes up. This is the lifetime chart of Bitcoin. It only goes up. Guess what? Cash only goes down. That's all I can say about that, really. Yeah, it's not available in the UK. The Fold isn't. I'm not sure where all it's available. It's definitely available in the States. Probably Canada too. I'm not sure where it's available. Can I just put the link here? See, now you're challenging me. I'm not sure exactly. How do I put a comment in my own live stream? I guess I don't know how to do that. No, I can't. Well, I shouldn't say I can't. I don't. Oh, I guess I can leave a comment. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the link because it's like a big long link. Just click my name on TikTok and it'll take you to my bio. It's the easiest thing to do. Joel Mans, thanks for the follow. ETH to the moon. I agree. ETH's only going to go up for like ever. Or link to bio. Literally, LASIK, I appreciate that you want to get over there. Just on your screen, on your phone you're holding, just click my name. Daily Crypto Bull, just click it. It will take you to the bio. The app is not, but the site is. Paulo, you must be talking about the UK. Okay. Yeah, the app isn't. Okay. Press the name twice. Okay, I guess Kevin Lindquist is saying press my Daily Crypto Bull, tap the name twice, I guess. Favorite altcoins? Well, I'll tell you my favorite things that I accumulate, because that's the name of the game. It's accumulation, right? Smart money whales, they're not like, they're already rich, so they're really focused on wealth building. And that's why they're rich, because they've always focused on wealth building. And their goal is accumulation. Bitcoin and Ethereum by far the top two. Then I'd say XRP, Link, VeChain. I really like Polkadot. I really like Cosmos. What else? Those are probably my top ones, straight up. What type of indicator and MA are you using? I use Lever Atlas, which is my own indicator. Like, I made it with a developer, took us several months. It's basically a bunch of indicators like RSI, MACD, etc., all pounded into one thing to really give me what I call momentum waves. And you can see they're pretty accurate. But you want me to show you, like, Lever Atlas can call the tops and bottoms. Put a 1 in the chat if you want me to show you how Lever Atlas calls the tops and the bottoms. LASIK, thanks for the follow. I hope you can find your way over to the bio. And you followed me, so I mean, you should definitely be able to find my main page. Kano, thanks for the follow. B. Josh, thanks for the follow. So I saw a couple ones come in. I would have thought more came in, but nonetheless, I'll show you real quick. So if you can see here, can you see, I see another Cud Blood. You see these waves? You see the top of these waves? You see that like red dot right there? Let's follow that red dot up. It called the top. Interesting. You see this green dot down here? These two green dots? Let's follow those up. This green dot, these green dots call the bottom, and then it goes up. In particular, this green dot being down here and this one being up here, this is actually showing that momentum is shifting and going up, right? Price is going down, but momentum is shifting up. And what happened? That's a pivot point, bullish divergence, price took off. So Lever Atlas called that. Typically, I like to see, I take into more relevance the red dots and green dots that go below these white dotted lines. If you want to learn a lot more about this, click the link in my bio. I'll take you to this page. Take this free masterclass. And if you want Lever Atlas, I do have a free trial up for it right now. And actually, I have an amazing, literally amazing offer up that if you take me up on the free trial, you'll get my whole master course. The class is about 90 minutes. The course is about 9 to 12 hours. Pretty in-depth stuff. And I usually charge over $1,000 for it. But you get it for free, regardless of what you do. If you just take up, just to try Lever Atlas, it's yours to keep. So, but I will be taking that down very, very soon. And I'll probably be charging for this masterclass soon. But to go back here, like the red dots that are above the line, like look, follow this red dot up. What happened? That was the end of the green candles, and then it went red. End of the green candles went red. End of the green candles went red. We're in the red. Go to this one. Red dot. End of the green candles went red. Wow, that's a really big move there. And then when you see things like this happen, these are divergences. See, so this green dot right here correlates with this price bottom right here. And now this price bottom, this much lower price bottom, a lower low, correlates to this wave, this green dot. But what's interesting is if price is coming down like this, should this momentum wave be lower than this one? Typically it should be. But when you see this discrepancy happen, this is called a bullish divergence. And Lever Atlas points these out, even drew a nice little green line here if you can see it. Price going down, momentum going up, boom, went up. What platform do I trade on? I trade on Bybit. Click the link in my bio. Here's a link for Bybit right here. And I really recommend using this because you'll get a 3.5% first time deposit bonus. But if you're new to trading, take the masterclass first, okay? Take the masterclass first if you're new to trading. So what else? Theta. Let's take a look at theta. Sure. Theta. Yeah, it looks like momentum is shifting down. You see the red dots starting to print lower and lower, even though price is going up. So I think theta's in for at least a sideways action. You know, choppiness, maybe a bit of a dip, stuff like that. Is it KY seed? Only if you want to withdraw more than 2 Bitcoin per day. Have you ever heard of Lunar DeFi? Maybe. Thoughts on VVS? I think it's lossless. Can't say I know much about it. I do have a little bit of it, but that's because a buddy of mine was telling me to get it, and I respect his opinion. Cheeto, thanks for the follow. Thor, you're welcome. Well, I have not eaten lunch yet. I think I'm going to wrap this stream up here pretty dang quick. Any last questions? Definitely check out the link in my TikTok bio. Tons of great resources there, literally. There's the fold card. Start getting rewards, Bitcoin rewards, on your literal everyday purchases, groceries, bills, rent, everything. It's free to get that card, no application. Your credit can be terrible, it can be 0, you can still get that card. Definitely if you're in the States, check out Voyager. Let me just pull it all back up, I guess. Yeah, definitely check out Voyager if you're in the States, because you get interest on your crypto, man. You get free crypto just for having your crypto on here. Like on the first every month, I get Bitcoin and Ethereum just dropped in my account. I get 9% on USDC coin. I mean, that's a stable coin. It's always worth $1. I know I get repetitive on this stuff, but like seriously, Voyager is only available in the United States currently, although it will be rolling out to Europe soon. Yeah, see you, Thor. Coach, thanks for the follow. Get interest on your crypto, guys. No staking, no locking it up. Just 9% on USDC, if nothing else. If you just take, I have as little cash in the bank as possible. Actually, I have almost none between it either being in my fold card. It's basically all my cash is in my fold card, or it's in USDC coin on Voyager, getting me 9%. Put your money to work, for real. There's no downside to this. And when you buy and sell crypto on here, there's no fees. So if I want to buy $1,000 of Bitcoin on Voyager, I'm going to get more Bitcoin for my $1,000 than I'm going to get on Coinbase or somewhere else. Like seriously, like this is the best in my opinion. And I've used them all. I really, really love Voyager. Is it perfect? No. Nothing is perfect. And if you want to learn how to get Bitcoin and Ethereum for free, take this master class. I'm going to start charging for this very soon. Don't sleep on that. Like this is, if you pick one thing out of all of this, well, it's just silly to not do this. And it's just silly not to do this. It's just too easy. If you don't do this and you don't do this, like you're literally not trying at all. This is just too easy to leave all this free crypto on the table. And then of course learn this. I mean, this is just the most powerful. This is how you can build a skill that is just literally priceless. I do for food too. You're welcome, King. You're welcome. What site am I on? This is TradingView. Link in my bio. Here's the TradingView link. Saltangview. I can't say your name. Thanks for the follow, though. All right, guys. I am going to wrap it up. I'll be on here live again tomorrow on TikTok and apparently YouTube, too. Definitely, please, go follow me on YouTube. Should be a play button here in my TikTok bio, or go to this page. Link in my bio will show you that. If you want a shirt, some pretty cool shirts, click this link right there. Pretty cool crypto shirts. I got this one on right now. And yeah, I guess that's probably about it. Definitely follow me on YouTube. It really helped me get to 10,000 subscribers. That'd be super awesome. Not to mention, I just have really good content over there that's like longer form and much more educational on like DeFi and stuff like that. Definitely go check it out. You guys are awesome. I'll be back on here live tomorrow around, probably around noon 30, something like that. I usually go live Pacific Standard Time. Around noon Pacific Standard Time, I usually go live Monday through Friday, even sometimes on Saturday. You guys are awesome. Age 790, I remember you from yesterday, but I'm taking off. Coinbase is allowing staking of ETH. Yes, Coinbase does allow staking of ETH, but it's locked up. You can just go put your ETH in Voyager and get that interest rate, an even better interest rate, without it being locked up. You get what I'm saying? So much better. Oh, LASIK. Found it. You were driving. That was your problem. You were driving. It was hard to get in there. I get that. All right, y'all. I'm taking off. We'll be back on here around noon Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. You guys are awesome. Thanks for spending this time with me. Click that link in my bio. Go look at my resources page. Go get yourself the Fold card. You're just leaving Bitcoin on the table. I'm not sponsored by this. I'm pushing it so much. They should sponsor me. But use it. I mean, that's my card. I buy everything with that card. I get Bitcoin rewards. Go use Voyager if you're in the States. Stop using Coinbase, etc. Use Voyager. Get interest on your crypto. Stop paying fees for buying and selling crypto. Use Voyager. Again, not sponsored. But it's what I use. And then take my free masterclass. Learn about how to get free Bitcoin and Ethereum, like for real. It'll change your life. Change mine. That's for damn sure. You guys are awesome. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.